The New Mexico Lobos have a new head coach. Like so many of the Mountain West schools, this guy is a little bit more dangerous for others that are playing against New Mexico. This is Jason Eck. He was an offensive lineman at Wisconsin. He was a graduate assistant at Wisconsin, graduate assistant at Colorado, offensive line coach at Idaho, a tight ends coach at and a receiving coach at Idaho. Winona State, he was offensive line tight end. Winona State's co-offensive coordinator. Ball State offensive line. Hampton offensive line. Western Illinois offensive line. Minnesota State, Montana State, San Diego State, or South Dakota State, sorry. South Dakota State. He was offensive line and offensive coordinator. And he was at Idaho as a head coach, where he put up a 26-13 record, went to the first round of the FCS championship, went to the quarterfinals twice. He was 7-5, 9-4, and 10-4. Was 6-2 in the Big Sky Conference all 3 seasons. Big Sky is, I hate to say this, but is the best of the FCS. Him having him having coached at Montana State, South Dakota State, and Idaho, yeah, this shows exactly what caliber of a coach he is. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to turn around in one season the Lobos, but he is installing a run first offense. He is having to rebuild their defense. Their defense is pretty scary. So, we're going to take a look at this schedule that Jason X got to do. So, if you want to hear more of these predictions and other sports, hit like, subscribe, and let's get into the schedule.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Now, the first game that the New Mexico Lobos have is against Michigan. They're going to the big house. Now, while a smaller school going into the big house for an opening game can be pretty scary for Michigan, this is going to be a win for Michigan. So this is going to be their first loss for the Lobos. Then they've got Idaho State coming to them. First win. So, Michigan, Idaho State. Third game is going to be at UCLA. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I am not a fan of UCLA. I think they're going to do slightly better, but in all honesty, I'm going to predict something that will probably throw a few people off. The Lobos under Eck, even though it is his first season, even though he's got a lot there, new offensive scheme, a defense that is not quite where it needs to be, I think they can take UCLA. All they have to do is keep pressuring Iamaliava. So, that's going to be 2 wins. Then they've got New Mexico State coming to them. New Mexico State, being the rivalry that it is, I mean, we're talking about a team that, in all honesty, is not that good of a team to begin with. They only beat Southwest Missouri State, Louisiana Tech, and it took 2 overtimes to beat Louisiana Tech last year, and they beat Middle Tennessee. I'm looking at this and going, okay, so that's win number 3 for New Mexico. They're Then they go to San Jose State. Unfortunately, that's going to be a loss for them. San Jose State's too good of a team right now. Then they're going to Boise State. I don't see them being able to beat Boise State in any way, shape, or form. Um, then they go to Nevada. Or no, pardon me. Then Nevada comes to them. Here's the problem with this. I like Nevada, and I probably predicted that they would beat New Mexico, but I've gotten to digging deeper into New Mexico. This is going to be a tight game. It is. But I think that this will be win number 4 for the Lobos. Then Utah State comes to them. That should be a 5th win. Then they go to UNLV. Unfortunately, UNLV is too good of a team right now. Then they have Colorado State. Even though Colorado State's coming to them, Colorado State's too good of a team as well. Then they're going to Air Force. Now, okay, I'm a Navy fan. I've stated it multiple times. Multiple times. But Air Force Academy, I don't know. They're too up and down. And last year they did lose convincingly to New Mexico. Uh, as much as it would be an interesting win for Air Force, I think that X going to have his team in place at that point, so that's going to be their bowl qualifier right there. Then they've got San Diego State. Going to be the final game. Uh, I like the Aztecs. I do to a degree. Brian Dutcher, okay, for some reason it came up with the basketball team. Sorry. Um, San Diego State Aztecs football team has got Sean Lewis. I don't like what I'm seeing with Sean Lewis. I've already stated that. I think this will be possibly a 7th win. So I'm saying New Mexico Lobos will have a 7-win season, 7-5. Now I'm saying that looking at Air Force is up and down, and they're going to be going to Air Force. UCLA, I'm not a fan of UCLA. That could be coloring my opinion on them. This could be a 5-win team. This could be a 7-win team. Actually, all honesty, they could win up to 8. There are a couple of games that they have a chance against. So, this could be an 8-win team. This could be a 5-win team. But I am thinking that where they're going to be at the end of the season is 7-5 and going to a bowl game. Now, looking at this schedule, not the best. They're facing UNLV, Boise State, and San Jose State. They got Michigan. UCLA should be a tough game. They've also got Colorado State. They've got a Nevada team that's getting better. San Diego State's supposed to be getting better, but I think this is going to be a 7-5 team. Now, even if Jason Eck only goes to a 5-win season, I think you will see improvement. I think that you'll see a lot better with the offense that he's going to install. I think the biggest headache that he's got is his defense. Um, this is, a team that's got a lot that they could be improving on by the end of the season. You've also got the problem of injuries or whatnot. But I think Jason Eck is going to be installing a new mentality. It's going to take a minute, but I think that he could do good things at New Mexico, considering what he did with Idaho, considering that they were in the Big Sky. Honestly, this is one of those teams that you should be paying attention to in the group of five. I really do think that you should be paying attention to them. I think you should be paying attention to Jason Eck. So yeah, this is going to be a bowl year for the Lobos after they went 5-7 last year. 2023 they went 4-8. 2022 they went 2-10. 2021 3-9. Yeah, I think that X got enough of a coaching pedigree and enough moxie. I think that they can go to a bowl game. But you tell me what you think. Also, if you've made it this far, I am trying to improve my equipment and everything, and I could use a little bit of help. Not hitting like and subscribe, hey, fine, that will help. But if you want to help me out in other ways, if you're on whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Rumble, I have a link tree where I've got a Patreon in there for a couple of bucks a month. It would really help me out. Like I said, I'm trying to raise $3,000. Any little bit would help if you don't mind. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.